Homelessness and a life of drugs to now successful futures. The program, Faith in Fostering, is changing lives for young people across Northwest Louisiana.
KTBS 3's Madison Beam shows us the stories of two young women changing their lives and rekindling their faith.
And I felt the Holy Spirit and I felt the change just like break.
22-year-old Angel Swayze joined Faith in Fostering 4 months ago. She says her change began almost instantly.
An interview lasted about probably an hour and a half. And they ended up praying over me. And like after they prayed over me, like all my negativity and all like the bad thoughts I had, it just like really went away. And like I really changed from like right there. Like I'm not that person I was when I first got here.
Before the program, she says her life was completely different and she was lost in her faith.
I came from a long line of drugs. I used to be a drug addict.
Angel says she was surrounded by drugs growing up.
And I ended up just doing it and running away, going to foster care and stuff like that. And I ran away from pretty much all my foster homes because I didn't feel that love. You know, it's like I know who my parents are, and I had that rebellious side of me, like, you don't want to help me, you just want the check.
She ended up in jail. She applied to the program as a last hope. Months later, Angel says Faith in Fostering has taught her skills to one day live independently.
It's one of the greatest areas I've seen with Angel, her identity change and her moving into a place of thriving instead of surviving.
She is now a year sober from hard drugs, has money saved for a car, and is about to go to school.
I'm not that person I was when I first got here.
But she says the transition took some getting used to, like adhering to a curfew.
But once you get over that and you actually learn like structure and discipline and things like that, it like really humbles you. They're full of love and they're mentors. Everybody's a mentor and everybody's like family. They're very family oriented, and it's beautiful. They're beautiful people, and I could definitely feel like Jesus in them as well.
For Angel, this program is just the beginning of her success. For Ashley Jacobs, she's been in the program for about 3 years. She is now engaged and is a mother to her son, Zaire. She says life before the program was unstable.
I just came out of a situation where I didn't have a stable home, moving to different homeless places and stayed in an abandoned home. And I was in an abusive household, a verbally abusive household.
She says she lived like that for about 4 years before joining Faith in Fostering.
I knew that Ashla, she's a really sweet girl, just needed opportunity. And so she was going through a few struggles, but she just needed somebody to just kind of push her into her destiny, her purpose.
I just gained a lot more confidence. I've gained a voice. I've gained family, community that I could go to that listen. With the help of Faith in Fostering, I was able to get my first car. Now I do have my own apartment, and I do plan to look into getting a house. And I have a really, really nice job that's keeping me at where I'm at.
On top of her situation changing, she says her heart for the Lord changed as well.
I guess I was just kind of floating around, just not really thinking about those type of things. I'll say Faith in Fostering introduced me to God. What really helped me grow is seeing the people here. They genuinely exude the love of God, and they show that they were the examples as to, you know, what I would want to grow as in my faith. So.
Ashla says once she graduates, she still wants to be involved.
It's definitely an assignment from the Lord. You know, He brings beautiful, wonderful people to us from very hard places, and just watching how the Lord restores them through the process, there's just nothing else like it.
Madison Beam, KTBS 3 News.